State agriculture officials estimate there are more than 350 farmers markets and farm stands in Virginia, selling fresh produce, local meat, and other products direct from the farm to the consumer at least one day a week. More than a year ago, they were among the first businesses to adapt to COVID-19 restrictions on in-person shopping. As the vaccination rate has risen and infections have dropped, they're now one of the first places where things are feeling back to normal.
Things changed so fast for us when we went into COVID restrictions as per the state of Virginia. And our market became a to-go market where we went to various locations. People would order online. There were a lot of logistics involved. It was very different from just coming to the marketplace and meeting your farmer and buying the thing you came to buy for that week. And now we're starting to see, first it was a little rough. People didn't know we were here. People were a little hesitant to come out, but because our town has done a very, very good job, I think, of protecting us and putting the restrictions in place and a lot of vaccinations, then we can see it every week. We see more vendors, we see more people. I'm starting to see my regulars, people that have bought cheese from me for many years, and also new customers. And we are so relieved, and it just feels so great to be back.
Pocket-wise, money-wise, sales-wise, we felt it. And yeah, I mean, you had no interaction with people. It was just like a drive-through where they drive through your car. You couldn't even really talk to them or social, no social at all. But now it's coming back to normal. Sales-wise, and people have regular customers coming in.
While some businesses could operate remotely and grocery stores had to stay open to the public last year, farmers markets were restricted to just taking online orders and fulfilling them as touchless as possible. Some growers liked adding the online ordering option, but all of them keenly missed the opportunity to talk directly to their customers.
We now have a drive-through option for our farmers market, which is really convenient for a lot of people, but yet we still have our in-person market for those who'd like to come and walk through. So, with all that we've been through and as challenging as it has been, I still think there's a lot, that we've gained from this, and so it's just nice. It's nice to see ingenuity and flexibility and all of us really coming through this together.
We have a lot of return regular customers that I've known for 20 years plus, maybe. So, they're coming back, and they're glad for us to be back and open, where they can see and, purchase their own things instead of like you can't see it all, but on a list. And yeah, I think it's slowly coming back to normal.
With the lifting of mask mandates and crowd restrictions, most markets are now operating at pre-pandemic levels. Some vendors are now even offering tasting to customers. And recently, the state government has declared that farmers markets are considered essential businesses that must remain open during health emergencies. That won't help vendors recover last year's lost sales, but it's encouraging to see how valuable they are now considered by state officials.
We are so grateful for the continued support and just really the devotion to our products, eating local, keeping it in the local economy. Everybody has been so focused, and I'm so grateful for everyone that has reached out through this pandemic, through all of the trials and tribulations. It's been hard on everybody. There is not a single soul that this has not touched. But I think the sense of community that it has kind of all brought us together, we're all in this together, and we're all coming through this together, and I will never take that for granted. I will always be grateful for the sense of community that we have now.
To find a farmer's market near you, visit vafma.org or virginiagrown.com. In Charlottesville, Virginia, I'm Ricky Gibson reporting.